If you're traveling to France, you definitely don't need perfect French to get by, but it certainly helps if you have a few key phrases under your belt. For example, to order food in a restaurant, to ask for help, to buy a ticket, etc. So in this lesson, I will teach you 10 French travel phrases you'll find useful if you're going to France. Number 1, pardon and excusez-moi. Pardon, excusez-moi. They both mean pardon, excuse me, sorry. It's technically a way to apologize, right? And you may think that they're the same, they're synonyms. Well, technically, yes, but they are usually used in different contexts. So let's have a look at when you should use pardon and when you should use excusez-moi. So, excusez-moi is used to get someone's attention. For example, if you need to ask them a question. And it's also used just to apologize generally. Whereas pardon is more natural if you bump into someone by accident, for example, in a supermarket, or if you need to squeeze past someone in a crowded supermarket or in a crowded place, or if you didn't hear what someone said and you would like them to repeat. So same as in English in this case. So for example, if you're looking for the toilet, you could say, excusez-moi, où sont les toilettes s'il vous plaît? Excusez-moi, excuse me. Où sont les toilettes? Where are the toilets? S'il vous plaît, please. Excusez-moi, où sont les toilettes s'il vous plaît? Or, if you accidentally bump into someone, it would simply be, oops, pardon. So use pardon if you need to squeeze past, if you accidentally bump into someone, or if you need someone to repeat because you haven't heard what they've said. And use excusez-moi for other reasons you need to apologize or to get someone's attention. Next, one complaint English speakers often have when they're trying to speak French in France is the tendency for French people to switch to English. And they're likely doing that for one of two reasons. Either they think they're helping you out, which is fair enough, or they want to practice their English with you. So if you're a little bit lost in a conversation, avoid saying je ne comprends pas, which could be a trigger for them to switch language, as je ne comprends pas means I don't understand. So instead, what you might want to say is pouvez-vous répéter s'il vous plaît? Pouvez-vous répéter s'il vous plaît? Can you repeat, please? Because then they're likely to use the same words they've already used rather than switch to English. Number 3, if you're still lost, you could ask them to slow down. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît. Which literally means more slowly, please. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît. The S in plus is silent here because whenever plus is placed before an adjective or adverb, the S is silent. And lentement here is an adverb. It means slowly, which gives you more information about how the action is performed. That's what an adverb is, right? So lentement is an adverb, so the S in plus is silent. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît. More slowly, please. If after all that you're still struggling, you might actually want them to switch to English, in which case you could ask, parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Do you speak English? This question uses inversion, which means we're putting the verb first and then the subject. And this is the most formal way of asking a question in French, which is perfectly acceptable in this context. But if you want to sound less formal, you can use the same word order as you would in a statement, but just making sure you raise your intonation at the end to indicate you're asking a question. So instead of asking parlez-vous anglais, you could ask vous parlez anglais? Vous parlez anglais? which sounds less formal, but it also is also perfectly acceptable because we're still using vous. So remember, whether or not you are using inversion, you need to use vous with strangers. That alone makes it a polite question. So, parlez-vous anglais or vous parlez anglais? Both mean, do you speak English? Number 5, if you're buying something and you need to ask them whether they take cards, you can either ask, je peux payer par carte? Je peux payer par carte? Can I pay by card? Or, vous prenez la carte? Vous prenez la carte? Do you take cards? Now notice we're using the same word order here as we would in a statement, and that is perfectly acceptable. It's the most casual way of asking a question in French, but it is also often the most natural in spoken contexts. The inversion of je peux is irregular. It's not peux-je, but puis-je. Puis-je. And puis-je sounds very formal in French, so it's actually very rare in spoken context. So unless you're going to have a professional meeting in French, you're very unlikely to need to use puis-je yourself. That is why here we're choosing to use je peux when asking je peux payer par carte? Je peux payer par carte? Can I pay by card? Because whilst it would still make sense to say puis-je payer par carte? Puis-je payer par carte? It would really sound too formal for that context, even though it would still be understood. If you're finding these phrases useful and you'd like to build a stronger foundation in French, just so you know, I have a free 7-day course for beginners you can join. The link is in the description. Now let's have a look at a couple of phrases you can use in a French restaurant. Now if you're walking into a restaurant and you need to ask for a table, you could say une table pour deux, s'il vous plaît. Une table pour deux, s'il vous plaît. A table for two, please. And obviously you would replace deux, which means two, with however many people are in your party. So for example, une table pour trois, s'il vous plaît. Une table pour trois, s'il vous plaît. A table for three, please. Une table pour cinq, s'il vous plaît. Une table pour cinq, s'il vous plaît. A table for five, please. And when you finished your meal, you will have to ask for the bill. And in a restaurant context, the bill is called l'addition. L'addition. Okay, so don't ask for la facture. La facture, because that refers to a different type of bill, which is an invoice. And obviously you won't need an invoice when paying for your restaurant bill, right? So, l'addition, s'il vous plaît. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. The bill, please. And after that, you might need the toilet, and you may need to ask where they are, right? Où sont les toilettes, s'il vous plaît? Où sont les toilettes, s'il vous plaît? Where are the toilets, please? Now, in English, toilets can be either plural or singular. You can either say the toilet or the toilets. But in French, les toilettes is always plural. So you never say le toilette, even if there is only one, right? Où sont les toilettes, s'il vous plaît? Where are the toilets, please? Or where is the toilet, please? And also, never be tempted to translate the bathroom, because I know sometimes people ask for the bathroom when they mean the toilets. That is never the case in French. If you ask où est la salle de bain, which literally means where is the bathroom, especially in a restaurant, people might look at you a little bit funny because la salle de bain is a room that always has a bath in it. And of course, you won't find a bath in a restaurant. So, where is the bathroom, meaning the toilets, or where are the toilets? Où sont les toilettes, s'il vous plaît? Où sont means where are. If you need to ask for something singular, you would use où est, which means where is. For example, où est la gare, s'il vous plaît? Où est la gare, s'il vous plaît? Where is the station, please? Où sont, where are. Où est, where is. Number 9, if you need to buy a ticket on any public transport, so a bus, a train, a metro, anything like that, if you want a return ticket, ask un aller-retour, s'il vous plaît. Un aller-retour, s'il vous plaît, which literally means a go return, please. But really, it means a return ticket, please. Un aller-retour, s'il vous plaît. If you just want a one-way ticket, you would ask for un aller simple, s'il vous plaît. Un aller simple, s'il vous plaît, which means a one-way ticket, please. So, un aller-retour means a return ticket. Un aller simple means a one-way ticket. And if you've already booked a hotel room or a table at the restaurant, as you walk in, you would say j'ai une réservation au nom de, followed by your surname. J'ai une réservation au nom de, plus surname. I have a booking in the name blah de blah. J'ai une réservation au nom de whichever name you booked with. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you'd like a simple way to keep learning, remember to join my free 7-day course. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. À la prochaine. Bye.